I'm so glad to be here. The steak and the scissors.
Steak and scissors? Oh, you mean the wizard CZ and never wrong Nick Bull.
You have never hunted something like this. Don't hunt what you can't kill, fella.
So it's that kind of wrestling podcast.
I want to be the guy throwing snakes at people.
Then you found the right place. The podcast by the fan, for the fan. The card subject to change on the Wrestling Society Network.
The surefire first ballot Hall of Famer, Mantar.
Here now, your hosts of the Card Subject to Change podcast, the Wizard CZ and never wrong Nick Bull.
Hello, one and all, and welcome back to another exciting edition of the Card Subject to Change podcast, the podcast by the fan, for the fan. So happy you join us. So happy you found us, our little corner of the world, as we delve into wrestling and wrestling fandom. Glad to have you along. Of course, Card Subject to Change is on the Wrestling Society Network and is powered by Lopez Pizza. I want to give our love to both the Wrestling Society Network and our sponsor, Lopez. Keeping it real, always been great to deal with. If you're in the area, now I think they have take and bake with available. So if you're on the go and can't eat it right away, they have take and bake. So incredible what they've done here in the last few years, and glad to have them a part here of Card Subject to Change. I am never wrong Nick Bull. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to our little corner of the world run by the fans, by the fans. So happy you're here. I do have a tag team partner, and I would be remiss if I did not welcome him into the party here, let him have his share. He is the one, not the one Billy Gunn. He is the only. He is the one and only. The Wizard CZ. Wiz, how you doing?
I'm good. I think of all the Billy Gunn iterations, I would rather be the one than Billy of Chuck and Billy. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm
going to throw this out. I'm going to be completely shoot dead here. The one Billy Gunn's entrance music is the best of them all.
I can agree with that.
I'll give it all I've got. Oh, dude, it's so bad, and it's great. So that's why we love it here. But no, the Wizard CZ, not the one Billy Gunn. Sorry. Maybe someday. Maybe we get the one Billy Gunn to co-host here someday.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
Even as a guest.
What's that? As a guest as a guest and a co-host. Then.
Speaking of guests.
Speaking of.
Let's segue now. That was so we have
you're all thinking about the one Billy Gunn.
We can get past that now. So our guest today, we have waited a while to get back on. We had set her up to come on the show last summer, and then life just kind of happened between all of us, and things got crazy after that. Lots of scheduling and busyness and life, but she's here today, and we're excited. Let's welcome in Tori Fox. Tori, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good. I'm over this weather because I'm sick, but
yes.
I'm okay.
I had the sickness last week. I know what you're going through. It's the worst. And I'm with you on the weather in the winter. Like I said, I got a little heater here keeping me warm. But
yeah,
hey, we're talking about wrestling. It's fine. It's not too bad out right now. We're happy to have you here. I feel like, CZ, we've got lightning in a bottle because we've been trying to talk to Tori for quite a while. And like stuff happens on both ends, and it's not intentional.
I got real busy.
You got busy. You blew up. So now that we got lightning in a bottle, we've got you here. I mean, I feel like this is going to be one of our better shows just because of all the anticipation, the buildup. This show kind of has a storyline in and of itself. But regardless, we got you here. I'm going to ask the question I ask all first timers: why pro wrestling?
Oh my gosh.
What was it for you that like kept you coming? You know, that did it for you.
I mean, I feel like I've told this story 1,000 times now, but I try to make it shorter each time I tell it. But I was about 10 years old. My mom was with this guy who was really, really into pro wrestling. I never really got into it up to that point. So I walk in the living room, random SmackDown's on. It's John Cena and The Big Show. So I'm like, oh, like this is kind of interesting. Like, it's John Cena, so like he's gonna captivate the audience as he does, and he got my attention. And so I sat there and I watched it, and the match ended, and then I remember that match ending, and I was like, all right, like that was pretty cool. And then the next match started, and Kelly came out, and I was like, what? I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, there's girls doing this. This is crazy. And I remember watching Kelly, and like, I just feel like from that point forward, like, I kind of knew. I was like, that's what I want to do. Like, it's so corny and it's so cliche, but like, I'm like that's for me. Like, and then from that point on, wrestling was just my life. Like, you could ask anybody in my life. Like, my walls were filled with posters, action figures, shirts, video games, anything, like you name it. Like, and it never went away. I got bullied a lot for it, but here we are.
Well, we'll tell you flat out, those bullies were wrestling fans too. They just didn't want to admit it.
Oh, for sure. And those fake bullies are the ones congratulating me now. So thanks, guys.
Tori, I'm going to follow that up here. I know you said you knew right when you saw Kelly that this was something you had to do. Was there a moment though where that was it? That was the cementing moment. I am absolutely going to do this now.
Yeah, for sure. I remember watching AJ Lee win the Divas title from Caitlyn at a bar that was showing the pay-per-view. I think Payback, maybe? I'm not sure if that's the pay-per-view it was on. But I remember watching that match, and like, I had loved AJ Lee and Caitlyn up to that point, but like, that match, like, that just, it meant so much to me, because AJ Lee was like, be different, be yourself, you could be a tomboy, you could like video games, you can like, anything that you want to like. And just her, for me, she was so important for me. So seeing her go get the big one was like, oh my God, like, I can do this. Like, she's just, I don't even know how to put it into words, but that was really inspirational for me. Like, she just means a lot to me. So that match for sure.
What did it feel like?
Our crack staff here at Card Subject to Change found the show that you are referencing. They believe it is Payback 2013.
Yes, that's what I thought, but I hate being wrong.
Took place Rosemont at Allstate Arena. Let's see here. I'll look at the matches results. AJ Lee with Big E Langston defeated Caitlyn, who was the champion, by submission, and that was for the WWE Divas Championship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
because Big E's out there too. Yep. I remember watching that match like so vividly. Like, I remember what I was eating. I had like a glass of like apple juice. Like...
Sure. Well, that's what's great about wrestling. Like, that's how I remember wrestling shows too. When my friends are talking about a show or like an old pay-per-view, like anybody wants to talk about, like, I don't know, say WrestleMania 14. I mean, I had a bunch of buddies over at my place. I was a teenager at the time. I could tell. That's how I remember things, is like what was going on in the wrestling world and stuff like that. So
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with it. Is John? I'm assuming I was going to ask you who was the most on that wall of posters? Who was the action figure you collected the most?
John Cena.
Okay, no, so is John Cena your number one then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to ask you this. I mean, you're a John Cena fan. I mean, we're wrestling fans. What did you think about the booking of his retirement tour?
Oh my God.
The past year.
I could probably talk about this for hours. So
that's why we got her here. We're here. We'll talk about your wrestling later, but I want to talk about what you're watching and who you're liking as wrestling.
I don't know. I have been wanting him to go heel for a very, very long time. And it was the moment it happened, I was like, holy, like, shit, like, they pulled the plug, like, this is awesome. But then, like, I don't know, I just feel like the more they went into it, like, the farther they got into the tour, like, it just kind of lost the spark, I guess. Like, there were some matches I would have changed around. Like, I definitely would have put the Miz in there somewhere.
Yes.
if Kevin Owens could have, like, I would have loved for him to be a part of that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to say it was bland, but it just like, ugh, like I wish, you know, he could have brought back the old music, you know, brought back the old Tron, like, you know, bring back the spinner. I don't know.
That would have been fun.
Are you trying to piss off our guest, CZ?
No, I'm just throwing up our comments from our good friend
Or a striker, Gunther. Okay, what? Hey, I
don't even want to talk about that. Oh my god.
Well,
I do, but I as much as I didn't like it, I can like with certainty say that was definitely John's idea, because John is always thinking about who can I put over, who can I help with this match. Like, he's never thinking about himself. It's always about someone else, even on his own retirement tour. So for that reason, I'm going to let it slide because I know it was his idea. He went out with a smile, so more power to him.
Absolutely.
But I did cry like a little baby.
That's all right. That's all right.
Tori, while we're talking about John Cena and his retirement tour, let me just ask you, perfect world, everyone you could imagine is healthy and can go in the ring. Who is his last match for you?
Oh my god. The last one, I'm going to go with Edge.
Okay. Edge would be my second choice, but I think Cena was Edge's greatest rival. I love that answer. I don't know. I have this weird thing about things being bookended, so I would have loved to see Kurt Angle in that last match.
Oh yeah, for sure. I did. Oh, slipped my mind. Poor man. But yeah, I would have loved even for Kurt Angle to maybe like come out and like interrupt one of the promos he was cutting. Like, that would have been fun.
Yes.
Like, there's just so many like little things that they could have done. Like, it didn't even have to be a match. Like, like bringing Batista to come say something. I don't know. Like, get all the old guys here. Come on.
I love that you mentioned Batista, because one of my favorite guilty pleasure moments, it was, I believe, at an Extreme Rules, and I can't remember the year. They were in a last man standing match, and Cena duct taped his legs around the ring post to win the match.
The GOAT. Love him.
And our crack team is on which show that was. So, Tori, you're from Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. Born and raised.
When you decided to go into wrestling to get trained, was Black and Brave your first choice? Were you looking at other schools?
So Black and Brave, actually, I don't want to say it wasn't my first choice, but I had two options in mind, because I didn't want to go across the country. I wanted to stay close to home. I love my family, my friends. So I was actually looking at the Academy up in Minnesota with Mr. Kennedy.
Ooh, okay.
Because he's a Wisconsin guy too. So, but at the time, their like website was like down for like I guess they were like redesigning the website, so I like couldn't sign up. So my friend, who was supposed to go to Black and Brave, God bless her, she got injured, so she didn't make it, but she was taking a trip to Davenport, where Black and Brave is, and she was like, do you want to come with me and check out the school like before I go to class? And I was like, sure. So we took a road trip out here. It's only 3 hours from home, which is really, really nice, because that's really, really short now for me. And I was sending my mom pictures of the school. Like, you could see in the windows, like all of Seth's title belts on the wall, the ring, like so cool. And my mom texted me back and she was like, sign up right now. And I was like, huh? I was like, I don't have the money for that. She was like, sign up right now, and we will help you pay for it. Like, we'll figure it out. I was like, okay. So I'm like, we get back to our hotel, and I go to the Black and Brave website, which is not being redesigned. So that was nice. And so I signed up. I sent in like my photos, yada, yada, yada. And like literally the next morning, I got the email that I was accepted, and I bawled like a little baby. I was like, oh, I didn't think I was going to get picked. Like, I was like really, really underweight. before I moved here. So I was like, they're not gonna pick me. Like this is a lost cause, but they did. So that was, yeah, it was kind of like a spur of the moment kind of thing. Like I still kind of wanted to check out what the academy had to offer, but then my mom's like, just sign up right now. So I was like, okay, mom. Moms know best. So
and it all worked out, you know, and now here you are.
this is my home, and I am so glad I picked it here. The family that I've made here is like just like no other. Like, ugh, that was my biggest thing about moving. I was like, am I gonna make friends? Like, oh my gosh, like this, I love everybody here.
I can't ever see you struggling to make friends. You can talk. You can carry on a conversation. Okay.
Everybody loves me.
That's more than 80% of the people that are out there in the world. So you're ahead already. No, but in all honesty, what were your expectations when you were coming to school here? And then, you know, how hard was it to get through it physically, emotionally, you know, mentally, you know, compared to other, you know, stories you've heard?
I'm just going to put it how it is. Training was rough for me. I was in a very, very bad spot mentally coming here. And not in the best physical shape, just like not eating. Like I was drinking a lot before I moved here. And just dealing with a lot of demons. So I remember before like our day zero, my mom, she came to Davenport and we got a hotel for the night because I didn't know if I was going to make it. Like, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this, you know, conditioning test that they do. So I remember going to bed early. I remember waking up at like 2 a.m, like in a panic, like sweating, crying. Like I had like a seizure and was just throwing up everywhere because I was so nervous. So I went into day zero on like no sleep, some water, and like a granola bar and like prayers because I was literally hanging on by a thread. But like, God bless my classmates. I would not have gone through that day without them. That was by far the hardest thing I've had to do in my life, was that conditioning test. And I don't think I would have done it if it wasn't for the people that were in my class and like the amazing coaches we have. And I don't want to say that like training got easier, but like it did. Like it's still very hard and a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. But like I just getting to know my coaches more, getting to know my classmates more, like doing CrossFit, like getting more athletic, actually, you know, feeding myself, you know, not drinking alcohol, drinking a lot of water, lifting. Like I just made so many changes, like bam, 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 all at once. And like I could just feel myself getting like physically stronger, like mentally stronger. And I'm like, I can do this. Like I can. And I remember I got injured a couple times during training, so I had to take a couple days off. Which they give you like 5 days, like if you get injured, that you can use whenever. So I think I used like 4 out of my 5 days because I'm just so like tiny and fragile. But I made it, and like it was so hard, and there were just so many times where I called my mom crying because I wanted to go home. Like I didn't know if I could do it. But I had a really good support system here, a really good support system back home. So yeah, it was hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, but if I could go back and do it again, honestly, I would, because I had a lot of fun too. Like I made friendships that will last forever. Like it was a very surreal experience for me. Sorry, that was a lot of yapping.
No, that's
not at all. Not at all. Like I'm intrigued. I love hearing people tell stories, and if they're wanting to tell them, and you know, they want to tell them here, that's great. No, I'm not going to interrupt you. You didn't say anything that offended me. I'm like, no, stop. No, you're doing great. You're doing great. We're chatting here with Tori Fox. This is Card Subject to Change on the Wrestling Society Network, and we are powered by Lopez Pizza. Glad to have her in studio. We've caught lightning in a bottle. I'm glad to have her here. She's talked a lot about John Cena, what wrestling has meant to her growing up, going through training, Okay. What's the most embarrassing thing you can tell us about your training?
Oh my God.
That you can say here or want to say.
Oh my God. There's so much
Oh,
every day.
I know. I can only imagine.
Out of everybody in my class, I made the coaches laugh the most, and I didn't even try to. I think, okay, so there's a lot, but I'll go with my personal favorite. So it was the day where we were doing kind of like the Royal Rumble Battle Royal spots where you get like clotheslined over the top rope, and then you flip out or whatever. Okay, so I get clotheslined out. I hit my head on the concrete floor. I'm like, ow, okay. And there's like a pad on the floor, but I completely missed it. I completely missed the crash pad that was on the floor. So I'm like, oh my God, ow. So I go back to do it again. Get clotheslined over the top, and I hit my head on the concrete again. So one of our coaches, Matt Mayday, he puts another pad over next to the other crash pad. He's like, okay, Tori, like, you can't miss this one. Like, the floor is fully covered. I get clotheslined over the top. I hit my head on the apron. And I went and sat down for about 10 minutes because I was concussed. And then Merrick was like, just sit out for the day.
Oh, ouch.
He was like,
man.
you can skip this one. We'll call you back when we do the next little exercise we're doing. But yeah, that wasn't even the first time I got concussed during training. But I just remember as soon as I hit my head on the apron, I just heard Matt Mayday just lose his mind. He was like, oh my God, I put another pad here and you still hit your head on something. So yeah, I'm glad I was an outlet of entertainment to them because I know I did a lot.
So let's fast forward a little bit. You finished training. Walk us through your first match. What it was like prepping for it and what it was like going out through the curtain, so to speak, to get in the ring.
Love telling people about my first match because my first match actually wasn't even in a ring. It was an Extreme Rules, like a bar fight at Iowa Underground, which is ran by one of our graduates. And the funny thing was, I wasn't even supposed to be wrestling that night. So the owner comes up to me and he's like, two of these people can't make it. What gear do you have? And like my heart dropped when he said that. I was like, what do you mean? What gear do I have? I'm like, I got what I'm wearing. Like it was like a little tank top, some jean shorts. Like I had like fishnets in my bag and like these nice Nike Dunks that my boyfriend got me for Christmas. No knee pads, no elbow pads, no nothing. Like nothing wrestling related. He was like, okay, well, you're in this tag match now. And I was like, excuse me. I almost threw up. So we had a tag match. It was me and Drake Holloway versus Calvin Kelly and Cash Kennedy. And so we had a tag match. And I remember my coach, Merrick Brave, was booked on that card. So he comes up to me and he's like, how are you feeling? Are you ready? And I was like, no. What do you mean am I ready? I wasn't even supposed to be wrestling. No, I'm not ready. Like, we're not even in a ring. And I'm still nervous. He was like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like, he's just giving me, like, a very nice, like, coach pep talk. Like, I don't remember exactly what he said. But then I do remember he gave me a sip of his vodka, which made a whole world of a difference. Ease the nerves a little bit. But I didn't get drunk before my match. I don't do that. But, yeah, so we didn't really get to pick our own music because they just used the music that the other two people were going to use. So me and Drake Holloway came out to Beyonce, which neither of us like. But it was a pretty surreal experience. I mean, there's no curtain, like there's a little walkway. So I guess like once I walked down the walkway, I was like, oh, like I'm okay now. Like the butterflies are like gone. Like I don't know. It just kind of felt natural at that point. Like, I'm like, well, I'm already in it, so I might as well do what I got to do. So we had the match. I put Calvin Kelly through a table in my first match with no knee pads. Yeah, I did a Meteora through the table, and both of my knees were just gushing blood by the time the match ended. But yeah, it was really, really fun. Definitely not like a normal first match. But I had a lot of fun. The environment was crazy. I mean, the whole crowd's just like swarming you and circling you the whole time. So like they're really, really into it. And like these aren't like your average wrestling fans. Like it's a college town. It's a bunch of college kids. So like everybody's just hype for everything. So it was really awesome. And, I just remember being done and feeling so proud of myself and got to hug my coach, and he was really proud too. And I'm like, that's crazy that he got to see like my first match. So it was a lot of fun. And that's why Iowa Underground has a special place in my heart.
Understandable. So how did it feel then stepping in the ring for your first ring match then? It had to be a world of difference there, going from basically a street fight into an actual wrestling ring.
Yeah, it was God, so embarrassing. Just to me, because I'm my own biggest critic. I remember standing behind the curtain and definitely thought I was gonna throw up. They're cutting like some kind of promo, and I just remember being like, hurry up, hit my music, so I can go out there, like, please shut up. I go out there. I do a real quick entrance because I'm just trying to get in the ring and get it done. Like, I really, really rushed myself. Like, I didn't care about, soak it in. I'm like, I'm nervous. Like, I might pee my pants. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, please just go. And yeah, it was against Allie Quinn. It was at Next Level in Nebraska for a women's belt that they just introduced. So she won. And I remember just like when I was wrestling her, like I was freaking out so much in my own head that like I didn't really know what to do. So I just choked her on the ropes the whole time. I don't know if I pulled out one like big move while I was on top. Like, I don't know. But I just kept doing the same thing over and over. And then I turned to her family and I was like, you guys made a mistake in Allie. I was like, well, if there's one thing I do know how to do, it's talk shit. So let me just get the heat this
you
way.
You said talk shit and then just keep grinding her into the ropes.
Yeah, I was at this point too. I was like, hello. It was, oh God, like looking at that match now compared to where I am now, it's like night and day. Cause like, I just kind of froze, but like the match for my first like in-ring match, it really wasn't that bad. Like I thought it was pretty good. Like the crowd was cheering pretty loud for her. So I felt like I did my job correctly, so I was a bitch and that's what I got hired for. So
which, that's going to lead right into where we should go. Where we have to go next, because first of all, Mark Storm would kill me if I didn't bring this up at all. Secondly, talk about animosity. Were you handpicked by Mark Storm? How did that come about? Getting into the group?
Was handpicked by Mark Storm. So it was in December of 2024. I was helping out at the SCW Pro show at Wildwood, and I'm helping tear down. Like, I had just moved into my apartment out here, me and my boyfriend. So we were kind of settling in. I still hadn't ordered gear at that point. Like, moving was just a pain in the ass. I had to get my stuff from Wisconsin. He had to get his stuff from Nebraska. Like, oh my gosh, it was just, a nightmare.
Moving sucks.
Yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, so Mark comes up to me after the Wildwood show and he was like, hey, like, I have an idea for you. And I was like, ooh, do tell, please. Because, like, I didn't know how I was going to get introduced on the show. There were no women coming around. So Mark was like, how would you feel about joining me and John? And I was like, tell me more. So yeah, he basically like went over the premise of it, and he was like, we really like your look and like your vibe. Like we feel like we would match really well. And so yeah, by the time the next Bluegrass show rolled around, they planted me in the crowd as a fan. And then yeah, the rest is history. I came out, I gave Jossie a low blow, you know, got in the ring, and that was how I was introduced. And it was a big shocker. And I love my Animosity family. I really do. I feel like we're just a great fit for each other. Like it works. Like Mark's like the dad, like Jeremy's the older brother, and I'm like the little sister.
Okay, when you put it like that, is Mark a cool dad?
Sometimes.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. He is. You know, Mark does a lot of cool things that not a lot of dads would do. He got speared and he took a buzzsaw. Dad of the year right there.
So
we need to get him, you know what? He should wear like a sash out to the ring that does say like the Animosity Dad of the Year. Just a thought. Just throwing ideas out there for free.
I want to make him wear a crown, a little tiara.
Oh,
crown! Oh
my God! Mark's watching this thinking, what the hell is going on right now? So being part of Animosity, you are now a former SCW Tag Team Champion. Now, maybe not the way you would have liked to have that happen, but talk about that. Talk about what it was like to win a tag title with someone you're not on a team with.
It sucked. I mean, when I won, I was like really, really, really happy because I'm like, this is what I worked so hard for. Like, I'm a champion now. And then I turn around and Jared's got the other belt. I'm like, you're joking. What just happened? So yeah, then Merrick had to explain it to everybody, and I was like, oh. I mean, there's video footage. Everybody in that ring had a freak out. Like, I wasn't very happy. I know Jared wasn't I don't think anybody was very happy. So I don't know. Like, it was cool while it lasted, I guess. I don't like Jared Thumb, so but it was cool. It was cool having a title. Always wanted to be champion, and I do intend to get that back because I am a draw. So I bring in a lot of money and a lot of business for SCW. So we'll see. Absolutely. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. I do.
And, you know, aside from the fact that you and Jared were the champions, what a unique moment that is in any wrestling company to have something like that happen. You don't see like two opposing tag teams be champions very often.
No,
one from each team. So the uniqueness of that is actually pretty cool in my opinion, even though, you know, I'm sure even the fans were pretty upset by that too.
Well, I remember going on Facebook and they were like, this is great booking. Tori Fox is a star. I was like, what? Okay. All right. I mean, hey, if something about it works, I guess. I mean,
sure. I mean, you got to take some credit for it, right?
I think if we would have had another match where we defended him, things would have gone a little bit better. I understand them taking it away from me and Jared for fighting, but like, what do you expect? Like, come on. The two very different dynamics here. Do you think we're not going to fight? I've slapped Jared Thumb about 8 times in my career.
I'm sure he was very happy about that too.
Oh, I'm sure he was too.
Well, yeah.
So, Tori, you've been in the business for a little bit now. You've been around the Midwest. do you have, and don't say SCW Pro because that's cheating. Do you have a favorite place that you like to work?
SCW Pro. I'm just kidding.
The reason I say that's out is because that's home.
I know that is home, and I do love SCW Pro. I really like working at First in Minnesota. They have a great locker room there, a lot of talent, very welcoming locker room. I wrestle free range Kara there a lot. And she's really fun. She beats me every time, which I hate, but oh my god, Jared's in the live. Shut up. Get out of here. But yeah, I really, really love First. Eric Cannon runs it, and he's awesome, so smart. I love to pick his brain, ask for critiques. Like, super, super cool. I'm going back there soon, I think next month. So yeah, I'm really excited to go out there. I love being surrounded by Vikings fans because naturally they just hate me. So
Can't imagine why.
Cheeseheads over here only.
First is definitely a place that's on my radar. I hate the fact that I haven't gotten up there yet, but I've known of them for a long time. I've known Eric Cannon for years and years, even though we're not like friends. We're acquainted.
Right.
He would know who I was if I walked up to him and said, "Hey." But
Yeah.
I love his in-ring work, and I'm sure his product up there is just tremendous from everything I've seen. So
Yeah.
definitely high on my list of places to get to, hopefully this year if I can.
Yeah, I mean, they do a show at Mall of America. I think that's crazy, and that reaches a lot of people, and that's really, really good for indie wrestling. So props to them. Like, that's so exciting.
That's probably what I want to try and go to, because I've seen pictures and videos from those shows. It just has that old throwback feel from the first Nitro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So cool. Such a cool
Yeah.
venue to go to.
It's so awesome.
Where else can we see you in the upcoming months of 2026 other than SCW Pro?
That's a great question. Let's check my calendar.
Thank you.
So I'm kind of like, I want to go everywhere, you know? I want to wrestle everywhere. I want to wrestle everyone. So I'm like, I really try to get all kinds of different companies on my calendar. I am making my Magnum debut in February, which I'm really, really excited for. Magnum is a great promotion, and my boyfriend is a tag team champ there because he's the best. So I'm really, really excited to go there. Magnum has a great locker room. It's all a lot of the Bulletproof Academy kids, so really excited about that. First in February, I am doing a couple shows at Zawa as well. I've only been there a couple times.
Which shows are you doing for Zawa?
I am doing this Saturday, actually, the 31st, and then February 28th. Yeah.
Okay. I know this Saturday show coming up. I saw a low ticket warning for that show.
Oh, really? Well, that's good.
This Saturday is the Rumble for WWE, and that's on the afternoon.
God, that's right.
That night is, the Rumble for Zawa. So
yeah,
get your tickets if you haven't gotten them already.
And I can't put over Zawa enough. They've got such a good product. I love going up there, and we've got some of their talent coming on our end too. So
yeah,
Zawa's a
great time. Oh, a new one I am doing March 14th is Ragin' Pro in Wisconsin, which I am very excited about because I used to go to Ragin' Pro like as a fan.
How cool.
Yeah. I saw, Heather Reckless wrestle there, and I was like, she's so cool. And now like I know her. Like it's such a small world. It's so cool to me.
Will that be your first time wrestling back there?
At Ragin', yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, what's that going to be like when you not too long ago were on the other side of the barricade, and now you're there.
It's so surreal to me. Like I still like wake up every day and I'm like, I can't believe like I'm doing this. Like I'm so blessed. Like it just doesn't feel real when people are, even like when people are at merch tables and like buying my merch, I'm like, you want a picture of me? Like, I'm like, why? Like, I don't know. It's just so crazy to me sometimes. And like, I love it so much. I don't think I'll ever get over the feeling that like I did exactly what I said I was gonna do, you know? Like, so all the school bullies and the teachers too, I did it. I'm doing it.
I'm doing it, and I'm going to continue to do it. That's
Yes.
That's the best way to get back at them, I feel. Is just to
I'm
keep on going.
I'm really proud. I mean, I'm like, I'm not even 1 year in to having matches, and I feel like I've done so much and seen so much and met so many people, and I feel like I've just had a really, really good, solid, like almost first year. Like I've wrestled Maggie Lee, Blair Onyx, Amina Belmont, like Shane Hollister. Like it's just so cool to me.
So you mentioned some of the great names that you've wrestled already. Let's play a little fantasy booking since this is card subject to change. Who is your dream opponent? Who would you love to step in the ring with that you haven't?
I feel like it changes all the time. My dream opponent is Charlotte Flair, but I don't know how realistic that is. So right now, I would really, really like to get in the ring with Liv Morgan. I feel like her and I kind of have like a similar look, similar like style of wrestling. Like I take a lot of inspo from her. And, you know, she's been in the round of the business for a long time now. And like, you know, she wasn't always like this good, you know, like she really built herself from the ground up. And I love that. Like, I love that she had to really, really work hard for the spot she's at now. And I would love to get in the ring with her, pick her brain, you know.
Oh, without a doubt. You also, we'll go back a little bit here and talk about, you know, your upcoming dates. Big show coming up for SCW Pro, and one especially for your cohorts in Animosity with Epic just on the horizon, just a couple months away. Are you excited for SCW's big show of the year?
I am so excited. I don't know what the matches are, but I know that we have a great venue. I know that Mark's got some stuff planned for Animosity, as far as like presentation. So I'm so excited. Like SCW Pro is my home, and it's like my favorite locker room because it's like my family, you know? Like I feel like I'm never really as nervous there as I am working at other companies. And I'm sure everybody, you know, kind of feels that way. But yeah, that's definitely going to be don't miss. Like my family's going to come out from Wisconsin for it. I'm going to invite all my friends that I've made here. So it's really going to be a good one. And I think it's really going to kind of change the trajectory of SCW Pro going forward. Like I think some big changes are coming.
And Samurai Del Sol being a guest there, that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm super excited to see who he wrestles. Because his match with Maggie was great at Chicago Style. That was pretty cool to watch. Yeah, so I love that he's coming. I love that we have a special guest. Like
it is. I mean, awesome. I love that they're bringing in a star, especially him coming in. I just love when like a star is attached to a big show. Just gives it that bigger feel, more people through the door, and
more merch to be sold.
Exactly. You got to look at it from all standpoints. Like wrestlers are going to come when they recognize somebody and want to meet that person, type of deal. It's a win-win, I think, for all involved. But definitely. That's in the spring. It's going to be warmer by then. I would venture to guess we're not in negative 40 wind chills.
Oh my god!
Is that an April show or is it late March? CZ? April show. It should. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be 85 and sunshine, but it's not gonna be this cold.
No, it's gonna be like shorts and like a hoodie weather.
Sure, I'll take it. I would take that right now.
Yep, me too. That's what I wore today in the negative weather.
And I think one of the really cool things, other than them bringing in the special guest and this being their biggest show of the year, it's at a big venue. It's at the Stern Center, which is their
Yes.
first time there. That's going to be huge.
I am like so excited. I haven't like even seen any pictures of it, but I'm so excited. I'm like, I don't know. I'm so excited to be a part of it. Like, I think it's so cool that we got a big venue for Epic, because like we just did at Bluegrass last year and it was packed.
Right.
So like we're kicking it up a notch, and yeah, I'm ecstatic.
I imagine, and I won't know until we're there, but I imagine it's going to have, and this is before your time a little bit, but they used to have their big shows at the Call Ballroom in downtown Davenport.
Mhm.
The Call is now closed, but that just had, for pardon the pun, it had an epic feel to it. And I think the Stern Center is going to do that same thing. I think it's just going to make it that much bigger of a show that they're in that particular venue.
Yeah, I agree. And like it's closer to like being like in the Quad Cities, which is nice. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they told me like in the venue there's like balconies. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of like kind of got like a Wildwood feel to it. So pretty cool.
Absolutely. So Tori, we're getting close to the hour mark here. Let me ask you this. What is the 5-year plan for Tori Fox? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
You know, this is such a hard question for me because in this business, anything can happen. Literally anything at any moment. So I try to be realistic with my goals. And in 5 years, I would love to be able to just be able to make a living off wrestling. Like maybe, I don't know, NWA, GCW. I mean, if a contract from like TNA or NXT came along, sure, why not? But like, I would love to just be able to make enough money off merch and these shows and wrestle more than just on the weekends. And I would just love to be able to quit both of my jobs.
Completely understandable. If I don't know if Nick feels the same way. I think Nick likes what he does to some extent. But if we were getting paid for doing this podcast, if this was our full-time job, I would be in heaven.
Right?
I would do a show every single day, and Nick would kill me for it. But
no, I wouldn't. Well, not every day. I mean, we got to have like one day off. But no.
Okay, that's fair.
What you said there, Tori, is not. It's not rare. We ask a lot of people that question, and it's like we get that a lot. I want to be able to work wrestling full time, or and concentrate all on that. I think that's a common answer. I think it's a good answer because that's what young wrestlers or independent wrestlers are dealing with. Is they're not just wrestling; they're also working on the side to keep the dream going or to keep it going. So yeah, that is a common dream, I think, for a lot of them, is to get to that point to where that's what they're doing full time. I understand it. I get it.
The hardest part about wrestling is waking up on Monday and then having to go to work after you just had an amazing weekend. It is the worst feeling ever. It's so depressing.
we get like as fans, we go to an event or something we've been looking forward to. It's like it's the post-show blues. Like the next day sucks because you can't replicate the high you just felt,
Right.
So,
I did get recognized at work for the first time the other day though.
Well, how'd that go?
I work at a casino and I'm like a cocktail waitress. And someone was like, "Hey, Tori Fox, can I get a drink?" And I turned around and it's someone that comes to the SCW Pro shows. I was so embarrassed, but I'm like, wait, that was kind of cool. But also I want to run away.
It wasn't Rob Kammerer, was it?
No. No, but he is everywhere.
I know. That's why I asked.
And when he's not everywhere, he's chilling out in his hot tub full of pizza rolls. I'm just saying.
Sounds like a great time to me. I love Rob. Very, very sweet guy. And he's just everywhere. Every show I go to, he seems to be there. And I'm like, what do you do for a living? I'm like,
he's the fan equivalent of Joe Hendry.
I know.
Well, I'm glad this is going to sound negative, and I don't mean it in this connotation, but I'm glad he didn't appear on this show to take the focus away from Tori, because we did say his name, but he has not appeared.
That's right. That's right.
No offense, Rob. Love you, but
honestly, it's kind of comforting to see him at every show, because I'm like, oh, someone I know is here. Okay.
Sure.
So if I shit the bed, they won't care because they already know how good I am.
Well, Tori, as we wind things down, where can people find you on social media if they want to follow your work?
Oh my gosh, I should have put it underneath my little nameplate like you guys did. Ugh. It's the Tori Fox on Instagram and Twitter. Also Tori Fox on Facebook. So yeah, super simple. But please follow me. I want to go everywhere. Hit me up with promoters and shows anywhere I want to. I'm getting a passport right now, so I want to travel.
That would be excellent.
That'd be cool.
We've had a lot of people
really
that
cool.
have done some traveling overseas, so that would be really cool. And when you do get there, come back and tell us stories.
I will. I'm going to Canada in April, so very excited.
Where are you working in Canada?
Gosh, I don't know off the top of my head.
That's fair. That's a couple months away, so that's understandable. I was just curious.
No, I'll post more about it as soon as I get some more info. I didn't really ask a lot of questions. I was just like, yes, I want to go to Canada.
Now, is Mark Storm going to be packed away in a carry-on?
No.
Okay.
We're driving.
I had that.
We could strap him to the top of the car, maybe. Oh no, he watches all the podcasts that I'm on, so I can guarantee I'll be getting a text message from him. He's a big talker.
He might be sending me some messages too with some of the stuff we talked about. So
that's okay. It's out of love.
Very much so. Very much so. Well, Tori, we're gonna wrap things up here. Thank you so very much. This has been a lot of fun talking with you.
Yeah. Thank God we finally got a date to do this.
Absolutely. I know. Like it's the stars aligned.
Finally.
And next time it won't be so long. Like I said, when you have a little more experience and you go outside the country, we want to hear those stories. So
for sure.
We'll try.
I would absolutely love to be back.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, Nick, we've got a couple things coming up on the horizon for us. Maybe for me, first of all, not so much you.
What?
Well, I gotta plug my other show. I gotta plug my other shit, man. And that is this Wednesday. Zach Takis and I are back with the first episode of Wrestling with Fitness, with special guest Victor Payne coming up. Zach and I will check in on our fitness journeys. I'm super excited to catch back up with him in that, guys, and I'm really excited to hear Victor's journey on his fitness journey as well. Let's see how many times I can say journey in one sentence. And then next week, Nick, we're going to Saudi. Not really, but
I'm not going anywhere. I got to get my passport updated. But
we're going to mention be in Saudi.
Maybe Tori Fox appears in Saudi for the Rumble. Who knows?
No!
Surprise entrance in the Rumble.
I don't want to wear a bodysuit.
Yeah.
Guys, I literally go out there in my two-piece gear and I am a puddle of sweat 2 minutes into my match.
Sure.
I could not do that. Props to those ladies. Oh my goodness. I could not imagine. Sorry. Wow. I just had to throw that out there.
No, but we've got some exciting things. We're getting close to the end of January. And that means that it's the Rumble. And then February is right around the corner. We've got some great guests lined up for that. We'll take more on that later. But any final thoughts for tonight?
I had fun. That's my thought.
Well, I was just glad we were able to finally do this. Like,
we've been
putting this off and it's been getting canceled. But I had no doubts it was going to be great whenever we did it. So
we were at the trampoline park earlier practicing just like moves and stuff. And I was like, I got to get home because I am not rescheduling this podcast.
I'm not rescheduling this. These guys keep bugging me to come back. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Did you change people twisting my arm? No.
Oh, yeah.
No, but for real, thank you guys so much. I honestly haven't done a podcast in a while because I'm trying to be more like picky choosy about who I do it with, just because I don't have a lot of free time to myself.
Right.
Just with training and working 2 jobs and shows. So I'm really trying to, remember that it's okay to also have some me time.
Oh,
so.
for sure.
Very much so.
Hey, we are very pleased that even though you are picky choosy, you pick and chose us. So we are,
Of course.
we loved it. We had a great time. And if we even had to reschedule 6 more times to get you on for a second time, we would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yes. Well,
right,
that
CZ? And CZ's like, shut up, Nick. No, we wouldn't. No, I'm kidding.
We already did.
We already did. We're not going to do it again. No, Tori is welcome back here anytime.
Yes.
As
Thank
she
you.
lives. Like we said, we all have busy lives, but so glad that you were in here to chop it up tonight. Not only
Me
just
too.
about yourself, but about wrestling in general. And that's what this show is all about. You've been listening to the Card Subject to Change podcast on the Wrestling Society Network. Of course, we are powered by Low Pies Pizza. Thank you so much. Support them if you can, if you're in town. Wrestling always on. CZ, the last word.
We'll see you next time on Card Subject to Change. Everybody have a good week.